Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing this fun Halloween look that I created. So I'm going to start off by wiping off the makeup that's around my mouth because that's where we'll be basically creating the majority of the look. I'm going to start by applying liquid latex all around my mouth and my lips, and then I'm going to apply tissue. This will kind of act as plaster, but it's not as thick. It's more pliable. So I'm just going to do a few layers of that. I actually did maybe about 10 layers because the liquid latex that I have is very, very wet. So sometimes when I would put a piece of tissue over the liquid latex, it would rip, and when I would put liquid latex on top of the tissue, it would rip. So I actually started using my fingers to apply the liquid latex because I felt like it was better than using the little sponge so that the tissue wouldn't rip and I wouldn't have to keep applying layers. I've applied all my layers of tissue. I'm going to add some cotton. Now, again, this is my first time doing this, and I saw that people were using larger pieces of cotton, and if I would have known better at the time, I would have too. I used cotton balls, and it made it very, very difficult in the end to work with. So be sure to use cotton wool that you buy from the store that's in bigger, lighter pieces, because the cotton balls are so compact. It was very, very difficult to work with when I needed to cut through it and remove it. But you want to apply the cotton wool to the middle of your mouth to make it thicker. So I just applied some, and then I applied the liquid latex, and I just kind of did this process so that the middle of my mouth could be thick. After we've applied all the layers, I'm going to take a blow dryer and use the setting cool to basically dry the liquid latex, tissue, and cotton balls. You want to do this until it's completely dry. Next, I'm going to apply some setting powder just to give my mouth a dry base for when I apply the other products. On to the fun stuff. I'm going to add some blush to it to make it look more skin-like. Next, I'm going to use some tan cream color to give it more depth and make it look even more skin-like. I'm using a smaller, stiffer brush so that the color can go on pretty easily and very pigmented. Using the end of a makeup brush, I'm going to poke a hole from one side to the next side, and this will be where I cut the opening for the mouth. Okay, so remember I was telling you about the cotton balls and how they were very hard to work with. I literally had to get a large pair of sharp scissors to cut away all of the extra cotton and hanging, and it was very, very thick. So do not use cotton balls. Actually purchase some cotton wool because it's much lighter and thinner. Once everything is pretty much cut away, I'm going to lightly pull because I did rip, but you want to lightly pull to make it look more skin-like and crumply like skin would be if it was hanging from your face. So now that we have an opening, I'm going to basically do the same steps as far as filling it in with blush and cream color to make the inside look more skin-like the outside. Next, I'm going to take some black cream color and add it to the inside, all around my lips, under my lips, anywhere that you can see skin, it should now be black. Next, I'm going to go in with some scab blood. This is a thicker blood, which makes it look more realistic. This is not a runny blood. It's more like a blood gel. So I'm going to put this all around the inside of my mouth and even put a little around my mouth. Next, we're going to go in with the liquidy blood and a stippling brush. I'm simply going to put blood all over to make it look all bloody and gory. Now to add the rose, I cut it up. I cut off the stems on the side, and I'm just going to poke it through my mouth to look like I was basically stabbed with the love flower. Added the flower, I added a little more blood, but that is it for this look. I really hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so.